All right. So, okay, we have recorded in progress now. Thank you very much. So, guys, like I was saying, we have some good news, or I have some good news that I'll be training. And of course, it's for the benefit of everyone who is in crypto space in Africa. All right. Um, right now, as we speak, okay, as we speak right now, the African Union is actually brainstorming. All right. They are brainstorming some policies or how to come out with policies covering cryptocurrency in Africa. All right. So they will be meeting in Zambia next week. We have delegates from all over the world. We have people from South Africa, Morocco, Algeria, Nigeria, Ghana, Ethiopia, Kenya. In fact, more than 30 African countries will be meeting in Zambia next week to discuss or to brainstorm some of the policies that can be implemented as far as cryptocurrencies are concerned in Africa. And they have actually called for people, seasoned leaders, all right, seasoned leaders in different countries. At least two persons or two seasoned leaders has been chosen in each of the countries in collaboration with the Ministry of Finance. Okay. So I am opportune to be one of the delegates that has been called up to meet in Zambia, all right, next week, where people from all over the world will be meeting to brainstorm how they can put in some policies in cryptocurrency in the African continent. So I'll be meeting with some seasoned leaders and also ministers, ambassadors, delegates. In fact, lots and lots of high-profile individuals. So I might keep you guys updated. I'll be talking to the admin privately in details about this meeting. But just know that, guys, in Cameroon, my country, I am opportune. We are just two of us that have been selected. So I'm one of the person that has been selected, and I'll be leaving probably next week. And once we meet next week, if it is not a conference time or not a workshop time, because there is going to be a lot of workshop that is going to be discussed, where we shall be telling all these people their experiences and giving them some of the advantages and the disadvantages of cryptocurrency and some of the difficulties that we have been facing in the field during this journey. All right. So, guys, we are well positioned. And I'm also looking forward for recommendations. So there will be an opportunity for recommendation for leaders that have worked with me all over Africa. So the time is coming, all right? The time is coming for recommendation too. So guys, keep being faithful with your heart of gold that you have with this cryptocurrency space. The best is yet to come. So admin, sorry, I'm just busting this out without giving you a heads up. But I'll be coming to your inbox pretty soon. It came in just this afternoon. And I'm like, oh my God, I need to tell you this. So admin, I'll be coming to your inbox very soon for us to discuss about this. Greetings to you and welcome again.
Greetings and congratulations. I mean, that's a great honor for you to be considered for that, and I'm very eager to hear what will come of it and how you're going to prepare for it. That's a very very exciting experience for you.
Right.
I wish that you know you can accomplish quite a bit, and hopefully it will be somehow documented. That would be great.
Right. Right.
Yeah. All right. Well, welcome everyone to our founders meeting for August 7th, 2024. We have some, August is going to be a very interesting month for us, and interesting in ways that we're going to be going through some changes with SBC Gold, and we're going to be going through some growth processes and a lot of exciting things. Interesting doesn't necessarily mean scary, so let's not panic. This is going to be a very good opportunity for what we're gonna accomplish here. So I'm going to go through that after we go through the dashboard and the usual catching up. So let's go ahead and let me share my screen. All right. On our dashboard, so our membership is 5522. So we made it to 5,500, and we've been staying above 5,500. So that's great. Congratulations to our teams. We are trying to push all the way up to 6,000 this month. That would be an amazing goal for the month of August for us to hit 6,000. And I'm going to announce probably towards the end of the month as we get closer to it what the what the incentive for getting to 6,000 is going to be. So getting to 5,600, which we bumped up to and then kind of bumped back down from, was the incentive to increase the SBC Gold on August 11th to 25 instead of 20. So for our members that are going to receive SBC Gold on August 11th, you're going to receive 25 SBC Gold instead of the original 20. So we are going to look at another incentive, especially once we start using SBC Gold for our SBCBO. So let's continue on. Our SBC Gold price is just a little under 3 cents. And our goal for this month is to get that to 5 cents. And according to our developers and according to our top minds, the accomplishment of getting up to 5 cents would be simple if each and every one of us bought at least $4 of SBC Gold. Now, you're going to need more than $4 of SBC Gold for your SBCBO eventually. So it wouldn't hurt you to pre-buy the amount of SBC Gold that you need for next month. Even if you don't need it, even if you're a pre-buyer that has plenty of SBC Gold or you've already done some swapping, any purchase of SBC Gold helps the price, and it's gonna push that up. So we are looking at August 11th for the SBC Gold distribution for the gift. And as you know, August 11th is the first maturation date for our members who pre-bought SBC Gold. And we're going to talk about scheduling and how we're going to be using SBC Gold here in the future and what we're going to be able to do with it very, very shortly here. So I don't have any blog to go over, but I do have a blog written. And so I'm going to wait for the video after we've done recorded this one. I'm going to stick that on the video and then also put that into the blog so you'll get the updates. So I'm going to go over what those updates are going to be now. So official announcements and updates for our founders meeting today. The 50 USDT reward for sponsors that have 10 plus referrals or 20 plus referrals. So we've extended the period from July to August 15th for this reward. And that is due to recent changes. There's political unrest in Bangladesh that has resulted in internet outages and making some of our members incapable of getting even on our website. There's also additionally some severe flooding that has happened in the late July with a typhoon that hit the Philippines. So I've given extensions to the Philippines and Bangladesh members to get themselves a little bit of time to get caught up. And I've also extended the reward period for the month of July into August 15th. So how that's going to work is I'm going to take the members that have sponsors or the sponsors that have referrals from July 1st to August 15th. And if you qualify for that, then that gives you a little extra time to be able to qualify for the reward. And we will be issuing that reward on the 16th. So that reward comes out on the 16th. The other change that we have done with this reward is we're going to be issuing this reward in SBC Gold. So it's going to be the value of USD. It's going to be $50 in SBC Gold. So whatever that comes out to, that's the reward that you'll receive. The reason for this is because we're going to be switching away from USDT to SBC Gold for our case SBCBO. And the way that that's going to work, we're going to still accept USDT we're going to accept USDT and we're going to accept SBC Gold both at the same time. But when you use USDT, it's going to convert it to SBC Gold as you're making your SBCBO payment, and then your bounty comes back in SBC Gold, and then you'll be able to swap and reuse that. So due to the upcoming change to SBC Gold as our preferred payment method in mid-August here, the reward's going to be 50 USD in SBC Gold for every 10 plus referrals, as announced in the last founders meeting on July 31st. So big changes are coming for SBC Gold. Okay, so moving on to the SBC Gold for the SBC BO subscription. So starting in mid-August, we don't have an exact date, but starting in mid-August, we will start accepting both USDT and SBC Gold for your SBC BO. However, you have to pay it entirely in one or the other. So we're not going to, originally I'd said that we would be letting you mix funds. We're not going to be able to do that. So members are going to be able to use the SBC Gold from their custodial wallets to pay for their SBC BO, and you'll also be able to pay for others as well. So if you've got members of your family that don't have SBC Gold, you'll be able to make payments on their behalf using your SBC Gold, and then you can collect funds from them. Your USDT payment would come from your private wallet, as it always has, and you'll make your USDT payment, and we will swap that USDT to SBC Gold automatically as you're making your payment. So it's creating a positive swap for our coin. So each payment, whether you pay in SBC Gold or whether you pay in USDT, is going to improve our price. So while we don't have an exact date, just keep an eye on the payment system and keep an eye on the blog, and when your payment is due, just do what is required at that time. So if your payment is due and we're still accepting only USDT, then make your payment in USDT. If the option to pay in SBC Gold is available to you, then you can pay in SBC Gold. So you'll be able to use that SBC Gold immediately, regardless of whether it's matured or not, for your SBC BO accounts, and you can accumulate it through our maturation process if you like. If you hold SBC Gold in your custodial wallet, you can apply it towards any SBC BO account. So during our payment process, you can select you're paying for yourself or you're paying for others. All you need is your email address, and as long as your email address is valid and in the system, then it will accept that payment. If it's not a valid email address, then it'll tell you that there's nobody with that email address. So make sure that you get an accurate email address. Sometimes people forget to put the dot in between Gmail and .com. So sometimes that happens, and just check it over carefully. So let's see. So initially, our system is going to put your SBC Gold funds on hold as you're making your subscription payment. And then during the process, we will transfer that out during our normal swap process like we normally do on a daily basis. But it will activate your account automatically and immediately. So once it's processed, the funds are going to be transferred, and then you'll have instant access to your SBC Gold bounty for further use. So this system is a little bit more complex than before, but it avoids the need for frequent swap and price fluctuations. So it's important to understand that the SBC price will fluctuate slightly in order to control the price, but it won't experience massive swings due to large sales of SBC Gold to cover bounties or operating costs like was done under the previous system. So if you remember, you would pay in JoyG or KLove, and your bounties would be, you come in and collect your bounties, and admin would have to sell a part of SBC, or excuse me, JoyG, and he'd have to sell JoyG and he'd have to sell KLove in order to buy BSC, and then you would come and collect your BSC, and then you would turn your BSC back into KLove or JoyG. So we're going to eliminate that extra step. We're going to send you your bounty back in the same way that you paid it, and you'll be able to utilize it that way. So that's the way that the payment process is going to work. So somewhere between the 11th of the month and the 15th of the month, we're expecting that that's going to activate. And then once you see that there, you can still pay in USDT if you like. Just understand that it's going to convert it to SBC Gold as you're making your payment. Your bounty will come in SBC Gold, and you'll be able to apply that immediately towards another SBCBO or whatnot. The next step that we're going to have is we're going to be putting SBC Gold into the wild. And what does that mean? So SBC Gold is going to be available on the Pancake Swap. It already is available on the Pancake Swap. It's just that we control the contract in order to make it so that members outside of our community can't come in and buy large quantities of SBC Gold and destabilize our price. But we've come to the point where our SBC Gold economy essentially is strong enough that we control within the community the majority of the SBC Gold that is out there. So we don't feel that there's going to be any significant danger from allowing SBC Gold to go onto the Pancake Swap and basically permanently unlocking the contract. So this is going to allow members and non-members to acquire it for their private MetaMask or trust wallets. So if you really truly want to invest outside of the SBC community in SBC Gold, you'll be able to do that. So our custodial wallets and our minting processes ensure that the external swaps will not significantly impact our coin stability. And we will provide further advice as we approach this transition. So we're going to be taking these steps incrementally. The tentative schedule for our entire process here that we're looking for is to pay the USDT, the US SBC Gold sponsor rewards. That's going to be August 16th. And that covers between July 1st and August 15th. Then we're going to accept SBC Gold in the SBCBO, and that's going to be mid-August. And then we're going to allow SBC Gold into the wild, and it will be on external swaps. The contract will be unlocked, and that's going to be late August to early September. And then we're going to do an SBC Gold swap to USDT, which is also going to correspond with the late August to early September, and that's going to be subject to availability. So those of us who are looking to cash out some of our SBC Gold, that is going to coincide with SBC Gold going into the wild. So as soon as that is something that we're ready and able to do, those two things will happen pretty much at the same time. And then lastly, on September 2nd, we have the SBC Gold sponsor rewards. Again, the $50 ones. And that's going to be, as I said, overlapping. So that's going to start from August 1st to August 31st. So you're getting a little extra time for July and you're getting overlap in August. So that's a win-win for everyone. And again, that was done specifically for our Bangladesh and Philippines community that suffered some issues in late July. So there's also some other details to discuss. We are going to explore other options regarding SBC Gold to USDT and also SBFC, but we're not going to speculate on these at this time. We're working on our primary focus is on SBC Gold right now. So the above steps are going to guide our path forward, and we'll be working towards SBFC and USDT and SBC Gold swaps here in the future. So if you recall, our plan is to do very similar to SBFC what we did with SBC Gold, and that is to put it on the swaps and make it available out there. So there are a lot of members who are holding SBFC, and those members are going to be able to utilize that. I'm expecting sometime in September, could be early October, but we're going to be working on that as we see the progress of SBC Gold unfold. All right, so as a recap, so the reason for the extension for the USDT sponsor rewards and the change, the unrest in Bangladesh and the flooding in the Philippines, that's the reason why we're doing this extension. And we talked about how the USDT and SBC Gold payments are going to work. We talked about, actually, we didn't talk about this, but I'll talk about this now. So if you are a holder of SBC Gold and you're a sponsor and you're the one that generally makes payments for your referrals, keeping them up to date or whatever, you are able to do peer-to-peer transactions with SBC Gold. So you can accept 33 or 70 US dollars in your local currency from any member and make their SBC VO payment for them. Now, keep in mind, this is very similar to the way that the cash centers function. You don't have to be a specific registered cash center. You don't have to be somebody special in order to do this. You just need to be somebody who has SBC Gold in your custodial wallet. Now, as we open up SBC Gold to the wild, we will accept SBC Gold from external wallets as well. So it won't just have to go into your custodial wallet. It can come from your external wallet, but it still would have to be a registered wallet. We're not quite there yet, but we'll talk about that when we get there. The first place that SBC Gold will be accepted from is going to be your custodial wallet. But again, you can do peer-to-peer transactions for SBC Gold. You're very welcome to do those, but it's limited to, you're still the holder of SBC Gold, so you would use the funds that they give you to make their SBC VO payment. You'll be able to do that very easily. We are going to be putting an introduction and steps to how to use SBC Gold on pancake swaps, and we just went over the schedule as we have things laid out. So we understand that you're eager for updates on SBFC, but our current focus is on SBC Gold, and that has the most potential at this time. So that's where we're going to be doing. That's where we're going to be functioning and focusing on right now. All right, so that's the updates, and I don't think I have any more information to add, but Mbe, we can go ahead and open up the floor for questions. If any of our Privy Council members would like to speak, we can go ahead. So it looks like Augustine is ready to step up and go.
All right. Yeah, let's start with Mr. Augustine from Nigeria. Hello, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir. Good evening and congratulations on your opportunity to affect Africa. You are now one of our strongest leaders that is going to make a whole difference.
Yeah.
Congratulations, sir.
Actually.
And greetings, admin. I hope I'm coming out very clear.
Yeah, 515.
Yes.
Beautiful. Admin, I like your presentation. It's very mind-boggling. In fact, I am super excited about this. We are literally coming to take over the world system. You know, I'm projecting what SBCG can do for us in the next 6 months, 1 year. Two things I'm looking at is our halving mechanism. People are not noticing how fast we're halving. I can imagine what it's going to look like 6 months from now. It's going to be another thing. And I'm also going to watch how the members will be pumping the price of SBCG. This month, we're having over 5,500 people to 6,000 pumping the price. At least 4,000 people will pump it. 4,000 people will prefer to use USDT because this is new. Next year, next month, it's going to be more, maybe 5,000, 6,000 people pumping it. And then as we get to December, over 10,000 people are pumping the price of SBCG from the community. Outside of the community, people begin to notice it, especially those coin speculators are like, what's up with this coin? It's just going up. I'd like to put in $10. And they watch it for the next 3 months. It's now $40. They go tell their friend. Their friend goes to tell their friend. Their friend goes to tell their friend. And then everybody's like, oh, wow, what's up with this coin? Man, this is wow. It's just an exciting thing, and I'm expressing my mind. But I just wanted to get two things so that some other people who are interested in making their feedback or their comments can. Now, the first one, I remember initially you talked about 1/3 and then 1/3 and 1/3, you know, after the third month.
Yes.
Will that principle still apply? I mean, for instance, some people who started May, they have 55 points. After they receive the 25 points from you next week or this Sunday, that'll be a total of 55 points. Now, by the 15th, 16th, when they're able to use it to pay part of their subscription fee, are they supposed to buy USDT and then swap it through their custodial wallet to sum up whatever they have? If they're going to pay instant bounty, they will sum it up to $33 and use it to pay That is 1/3
No,
of the. Okay,
no,
go ahead.
let me stop you before you
Complicate
go.
matters.
Yeah, it's so the way that I had originally planned for it to be was we would be able to commingle coins. So a little bit of USDT and a little bit of SBC gold. We're not going to do that. That's just not going to work. So you have two questions, and I'll answer the first question first. So
All right.
your first question is in regards to the maturation schedule, as regards to what you can withdraw. So because we're going to be accepting SBC gold as your SBC BO, if you use it in that manner, it's not going to be subject to a third or any sort of maturation schedule. If you want to use it towards your SBC BO, you'll be able to use it right away, no matter when you got it. If you are, when we open up the exchange for SBC gold to USDT or whatever exchange type situation we have, or if you want to put it in your private wallet or something of that nature, that is subject to the maturation schedule. So that's 90 days from when that deposit occurred. That's when you'll be able to access 1/3 of that deposit. And then 30 days later, you'll be able to access the second third of that deposit. And then 30 days after that, you'll be able to access the last 1/3 of that deposit. So if you have, let's say, $9 of your first deposit was $9, on day one of your maturation, when it's fully matured, you'll be able to get $3 out, or three coins out, or whatever it might be. On the second 30 days later, you'll be able to get the second 3 coins out. And then on the last, you'll be able to get the last 3 coins out. Now, of course, the reason why we're delaying this and pushing this out is to encourage our members to hold on to this coin. And we've shown time and time again for the last 3 months that SBC Gold has been in operation, that the price is going up. It's going up at great amounts, and it might slow down, but it also has the potential to grow 15 to 30% each and every month as we go on. So those people who got in on the pre-buy, they're definitely seeing significant gains already, and those people would be well advised to hang on to those coins, hang on to them, and use them for SBCBO, but don't go selling them. You can not swap them, but move them to your private wallet if you wanted to. When that option becomes available, you'll be able to do that and hold on to them. I mean, we're gonna limit how much exposure can be done by the swapping process. That's our mandate in this coin. So yes, you'll be able to do what you want with it, but we want to encourage our members not to do that. So again, just to recap, when you make your SBCBO payment using SBC Gold, you can use any amount that's in your custodial wallet. But if you're going to swap it, or if you're going to withdraw it, it has to be matured by the maturation process, and that allows you to get the first 1/3, the second 1/3, and the last 1/3 over a 3-month period. Now, your second question, if I recall correctly, your second question was in regards to making the payment. So what we're going to do if you make a USDT payment, we're going to take that USDT payment at that time, and we're going to swap it for SBC Gold, and then we're going to apply it to your account. So it will effectively act as you've made your payment in SBC Gold, and then your bounty will come back to your custodial wallet as SBC Gold. So that process, it doesn't matter whether you pay in SBC Gold or whether you pay in USDT, the members who are paying in USDT are actually going to be pushing the price up as they're making their payment, because they're making a swap at that time. So whatever the price of SBC Gold is, whatever you're paying, we're going to do it right there. So if you're paying 17 or you're paying 33, that's going to instantly be a $17 or a $33 SBC Gold purchase, pushing the price up. So does that answer your question?
That's beautiful. But now I want to pick a real life situation. This is perfect. I got you very well. I understood you perfectly well. But then, a number of people have, those who started May, they have 55 coins. And if we get this to 10 cents before the end of this month, due to the fact that outside and inside are pumping the price, an assumption, which is very likely, people will have $5.5 SBCG. And a very good number of people will want to say, okay, I have something inside and I want to pay in SBCG. So would it be fine that I buy USDT and then swap it through my custodial wallet so that it sums up and then I use it to pay for my subscription fee if I'm in
Yes.
SBC Lite or SBC Instant Bounty? Would that be possible?
Yes. So yeah, that would be something that you'd have to do through the swap. You'd have to kind of figure that out on your own. But let's just say I get what you're saying. So I have my SBCBO today is it's going to cost me 500 coins, for instance, just as an example. But I only have 50 coins in my custodial wallet, so I need to get 450 coins to put in my custodial wallet in order to make that payment. So yes, you could do it that way.
All right, then one more last thing. At the instance when we'll be accepting it, when the swap plays, are we going to hold on so that the programmers will swap it at their normal usual time? Or when we do the swap, it automatically impacts the price in the market? I don't know if you got that.
Yeah, I understand. So the way that our system works now is it calculates, it actually kind of thinks about what the market is doing. And so it goes out and it gets the current price. So if there's any change in the price for SBC Gold while we are in our locked mode, it, basically that price is locked. It's not going to change. So that's our starting point. So when we close the contract, we pull the current price, and then any swap that is done in the order in which it is done impacts the price in our calculations. So for instance, if you were to look at the website right now, if you were to look at the dashboard of SBCBO, it shows a price of
0.0286.
Yes. Okay. So now if you actually go and you look at the pancake swap, that is not what the current price is.
Yes.
Yeah. So the pancake swap isn't being affected by the swaps that we're doing on the inside. But when we're done making the swaps for the day, when we initiate those swaps, that's the price is going to match. So basically our system pre-calculates what the price is going to be because we know what it will be. The only impact to price is positive. We're not doing any negative impacts on price. So everything is calculated in the up. So we're able to do that. Now, when we turn it on to when SBC Gold is in the wild, we're going to be reading the current and active price. So we're not going to be doing any calculations. We're just going to be taking whatever the current price is. So any swaps that are done are going to be done kind of like in a real, in real time.
Oh, wow. Okay. That means if member A comes and swaps $40, it automatically swaps and it impacts the price in the market immediately.
Immediately. Yep.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. All right, that's fine. I think I've gotten everything I want. I think I'm good to go. So thank you so much.
Yeah, and absolutely.
Yeah, go ahead. You want to say something?
Yeah, the exciting part about this entire process, the way that we've built SBC Gold is we've given ourselves the stability. Take a look at a baby giraffe. When a baby giraffe is born, it has difficult standing, but not for very long. It gets right up on its feet and it starts running around. Humans aren't like that. We come out and we're completely incapable of taking care of ourselves. So one of the great things is that just like a giraffe's neck, SBC Gold is going up.
Oh man, I'm just excited. I mean, you've made my day. In fact, I can't imagine what the price of SBCG will be in the next 1 year. It's going to be another thing. And I think SBCG and SBFC are going to be the things that will wow the world before our banking system comes. With our banking system, everyone can just rest. The founders can take a break and then let others do the work for us. All right, thank you so much. I'm grateful. So I'm signing out. Bye for now.
All right. Is there anyone else that would like to ask questions, or anybody that would want to speak? Guess not. I just saw a pop-up say asking if there's going to be a script of this. Yes, there is going to be a blog. As soon as Mbe sends me the video of this recording, we will put the blog up that has all the details that I went over, the schedule, how we're planning on doing stuff. You will need to listen to the conversation in order to you'll need to listen to the conversation in order to get any additional details, but the blog itself has already been written and is ready to go. So I guess we'll wrap it up for today, Mbe. Again, congratulations. It's very exciting, and I look forward to hearing more from you,
Right.
especially after, but certainly before. If you want to talk before, that'd be great.
Okay, no problem. Thank you, admin.
Yeah.
All right, exciting moment.
Yeah.
So what will be our take-home message, admin?
Let's keep pushing to 6,000.
All right, guys, everyone, we should unmute and say, let's keep pushing to 6,000.
Let's keep pushing to 6,000.
Pushing to 6,000.
Yes, keep pushing to
Let's keep
6,000.
pushing to 6,000.
Let's keep pushing to 6,000.